Mindfulness of senses. Using our senses is a great way to take ourselves off autopilot and connect with the present moment. The senses are also really useful because we can use them mindfully at any given time, no matter where we are or what we're doing, because our senses are always available to us. For the purpose of this exercise, we're going to go through a range of senses. However, you may wish to just do one at a time when you're out and about if you just feel like connecting with the present moment. So for this exercise, we're going to use a piece of fruit. Quite often people will use a raisin, that's the most commonly used one, but some people use a grape, a strawberry, raspberry, but it's really up to you. It's best if you can get a small piece of fruit, and if you don't like fruit, you can use something else which is small and edible, chocolate, popcorn, or whatever it is which you'd like to use. So just make sure you've got that before continuing this recording. Okay, so hopefully you've got an edible, small object, fruit, chocolate, whatever, in your hands right now. So the first thing I want you to do is just take a hold of it in the palm of your hand between the finger and your thumb. Okay, the first sense we're going to use is sight. Take some time and really focus on this object. Gaze at it with full care and attention. Imagine you've just come from another planet and it's the first time you've ever seen an object like this before in your life. Let your eyes explore every part of it, areas where it's brighter, darker, any folds, ridges, bits which are more symmetrical, less symmetrical, any unique features. Really notice the colours. Okay, so now let's use your sense of touch. You're already holding this object, but move it around in your hands. Notice where there are different textures. Are there bits where it is smoother, rougher? Any bits which are hard or soft? It may help if you do this with your eyes closed. You might be able to get a greater sense of that feeling of touch. Okay, let's use your sense of smell. Again, you may wish to do this with your eyes closed, as it might enhance that sense. Okay, so bring the object towards your nose. With each inhalation, try and take in any smell, aroma, fragrance that may arise. And as you do this, notice if there's anything interesting that may be happening in your mouth or stomach as you smell this object. So now briefly, I'm going to ask you to bring the object towards your ear. As you move the object to your ear, and as you hold it and you move your hands around it, notice any sounds the object might make. Does it make any sounds? Okay, so we've explored touch, we've explored sight, smell and sound. One more sense for us to explore, and that is taste. So when you're ready, place the raisin, strawberry, whatever it is, in your mouth, and without chewing, just place it in your mouth and notice if you can taste it without having bitten into it. Then very consciously take one or two bites and notice what happens, experiencing any waves of taste as you continue chewing. Pay attention to any changes in the object itself. And then try and notice as you swallow, try and notice the texture, the taste, the movement as you do so. And when you're done, bring your attention back to the room, and that concludes this exercise.